How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Kizzy Will here. We are back with another electric scooter video. So if you guys have noticed now, a lot of electric scooter companies are now coming out with a bunch of scooters. Like there's literally like a bunch of scooters everywhere. One of the things that I have noticed with these scooters is that a lot of them are trying to mainly be on the 6,000, 5,000, 10,000 mark. And this is crazy to me because some of these companies, they're still new in the game. Like they're still fresh. They're not like the Works Electric game that have been in the game for a very long time, more than 10 years of building this electric scooter, perfecting it, testing it. These are just electric scooter companies that are just releasing their very first electric scooter, like the very first series that they want to release, and they straight up want to charge 10K. Now this is going to be a word of advice to them. This is going to be a little bit of a suggestion to them, because I don't think they actually research the electric scooter community. I don't think they ask people like me and you, hey, like how much would you guys pay for this, and get like an honest opinion as to how much people are willing to pay for what they're offering. A lot of them will ask people that are close to them, people that will kiss their ass, sugarcoat words, and none of those. And a lot of people who are in the community, in the real community, will not sugarcoat anything. They will just tell you straight up. Due to the fact that they don't ask people in the community about this, they end up hyping up their price, thinking that they can do the same thing that Ryan have done and not deliver the scooter and get away with it. Or Weeped, who sells their scooter for 15K, not have any real support for those high performance products. They think they can do the same thing, and they are gonna learn the hard way if they do not pay attention or actually listen to people who know more about this electric scooter market. Because the first thing is, a lot of people will come at me and tell me that, hey Kizzy, this thing that you're talking about, this is gonna be the fastest scooter, is the best scooter that's out there. What do you mean? How are they not gonna sell out? I'll tell you why they're not gonna sell out. Because not everybody is trying to go 75 miles per hour. Once your electric scooter can reach 50, you're good. Like most people, you're good. You understand? Once your electric scooter can reach 50, no matter what weight you are, even if you weigh 240 pounds and your electric scooter can still get you up to 50 miles per hour, you're good. Like you have nothing to worry about. You can keep up with traffic easy on the road. 75, all these 80 mile per hour electric scooters, and just trying to charge you 10K becomes really useless, because some of them, they don't have any real world use. They have not been tested. You don't know what's gonna happen when things go wrong. That is why I believe that these electric scooter companies that are coming out right now, if you're about to start charging people 10K for your product, you better make sure that you have one of the best support that's out there. I've been saying this to people like Weeped for a very long time, but still their customer service sucks. That lets me know that a lot of you electric scooter companies that are coming out, you have not done your proper research. You have not even done anything. You just think that you have a better controller, your scooter can go 75 miles. You show us those stupid videos of you on the track. You show us those videos of you riding down the street at 100 and something kilometer an hour, and you think people are just gonna, yeah, let's buy it. No, people are smarter now. Because of the likes of Ryan and the likes of Weeped and all the nonsense that they have done in the electric scooter market, people are now willing to just throw their money away like that. People are now willing to just, hey, I'm gonna drop 10K. I hope you deliver the scooter to me in the next month. And then they wait for 2 years. People are waiting for 4 years, and they still have not received the electric scooter from, I'm not gonna mention that company, but you guys know the company name. Now there's this company also called Flash Motors. Now the design of the scooter, I'm gonna mute this thing a little bit, I don't want it to be too loud. Seems that they're going on the same route that what's his name, I'm not gonna mention their name. You know that company that does not deliver the scooter, that they went, they are going to go the same routes. They have carbon fiber, of course. They have these stupid videos that we are tired of saying, no, just show me the scooter, show me somebody real riding the scooter. So, but their scooter, the design is unique. It is a little bit interesting. It's not something like, wow, I have never seen that before. The way that the thing is designed, let's actually go to this video right here. They found this lady somewhere. I'm not sure where they found her, but she's the one that's showing us how they put this thing together. And you can see it's a simplistic design that they have for this scooter. Yeah, just gonna show us how they put this together real quick. Does the same thing on every scooter, the same setup that every scooter has. Motors in the front, motor in the back, okay? And of course the stem, this is the same stem as a Dutron, okay? And the locking mechanism is a little bit unique because that's new, okay? And of course brakes, dual brakes, the same thing that most electric scooters will offer. And the deck, they use carbon fiber to cover it. That grip looks like something from Amazon. I have one of those grips for like $15. This scooter right now is going for 10K. I'm not joking. I think it's actually maybe 11K. And then you have someone 11,000 USD. You can buy a motorcycle for that price. This is the thing that's going on right now. These companies that come out from nowhere and start trying to charge people this crazy amount for an electric scooter, it defeats the whole purpose of the electric scooter, because at this point right now, just like that person said, you might as well get you a motorcycle, and a motorcycle will get you from point A to point B. A motorcycle you can ride from state to state. An electric scooter, even though it's portable, you know, you can take it and throw it into some places. You cannot go from state to state with an electric scooter on few minutes, few hours of charge. Like, it doesn't even make sense for you guys to be trying to charge the same amount that somebody will pay for a vehicle. Somebody can buy a car right now for $5,000. Save that extra $5,000 for maintenance, for insurance and registration. I'm trying to make these companies understand that what they're doing doesn't even make sense. Like, it's better for them not to even come into the electric scooter market at all. It's better for them to be maybe selling their controllers. They can sell those things separately, but to sell a whole scooter and they're trying to sell it for about 10K, like, come on, man. That doesn't even make sense. And this is not the only company that's doing this. As you guys already know, the likes of Ryan and Weeped, those people, they have made it that this new upcoming company not take their bad influence and think that people are going to be lining up to buy their scooter when they came out from nowhere. They have no history or no reputation of good customer service or support or anything. They have none of that. Nobody really knows them in the electric scooter community. They might have come from making other things. Maybe they are known for making motors and all that, but an electric scooter is a whole different vehicle. It's a whole different thing. So it's like coming from you're making bicycle to now you're making cars. It's a whole different thing. Different parts have to be sorted out, shipped out to people. You have to make sure that you're on top of your game, to making sure that your customers are always responded to. You know, people are not waiting for 3 days, 4 days for them to get a response. These companies now that are coming out, all they want is just put something flashy in your face and tell you, oh, this is gonna go 75 miles per hour or 80 miles per hour, buy it 10K. Nobody's doing that. I just want to let you guys know that nobody is doing that. A lot of people right now would rather invest in something like eMotion Arias, Wolf King GTR. These things now are being tested. eMotion is a company that have made unicycles, so they can be trusted to make something like electric scooter, and they have also been known to have some good reputation. It's not the best, but it's a good reputation of contacting customers and all this other stuff. But this brand new companies that just jump out from nowhere and then start releasing electric scooters. 10K? Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? I don't care what you're putting in your scooter, because a lot of you claim, oh yeah, brand new controllers. Out of this word controllers, never seen controller. This controller is not even like from this universe. It's from a different dimension, you know? Just stop. It's the same when you break it down to specs, when you break it down to the build of these controllers, they look the same. The controllers that was in that flash motor controller, when I show it to you guys, it looked just about the same as the one that's on this Hollybun GX, the ASI controllers, the B4000 that's inside this Hollybun GX, okay, that they use on those Saurons. That's like similar to the same thing. They just rebrand their own controllers and now they're like, oh, we're making our own. Like, come on, stop that. So now there's this Moment Tech electric scooter that looks like a Weeped, and these guys are probably about to be charging. Wait, let me see. I think I actually have the price. Let me pull up the price for you guys. Order. See right there, 6,800. And this does not include shipping, just so you guys know. So by the time you do shipping and everything, you're going to be paying about, for this one, you're going to be paying about maybe 8K, 8,000. By this one, by the time you're done, you know, with the shipping and everything, you're almost going to be paying about 10K. This is what I'm telling you guys. All these people are going crazy. Like, they're going mad with some of these electric scooters. And some of you, if you're really deep in the electric scooter community, you understand that there are guys that are out there that will build you an electric scooter, if not faster with similar controllers, similar specs, half of the price, like 4K, they will build you something faster than this. I've seen those guys on group multiple times, so I know they are out there. These companies, I don't know what their issue is, but they are not listening. Like what they're offering here, this is a 72 volt 45 AH. This is similar to the eMove Roadster actually, but it's also similar to the Dutron Storm Limited. The Dutron Storm Limited actually might have a little bit bigger battery, maybe, because he say it has 45 amp hour battery for this one. And then this other one, wow, this one, the battery is actually less, but I guess it's faster. Yeah, they are talking about this one is more expensive because is faster. So here it's saying that the max speed is 120 see if you guys can say 120 kilometer per hour, and then this one is 140, but the battery is less. I know most of you, if you already know, you would take more range over top speed unless you're just planning on racing that thing. But if you're not racing, if you want to use it on a daily basis, you want bigger battery. Not hydraulic brake, nothing special. It's not Magura brakes, it's just regular brakes, built anti-theft. Nobody cares about these things about anti-theft because most of the time you will not leave your 7K 8K scooter out of your sight for any reason. You will not do that. Most people that buy this thing, you pretty much hold it like a baby with you. Even when you go to store, you're like dragging that thing, so you're not leaving. All some of these specs and blah 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 that they try to add onto these things, they are not even enough to make this thing for this price. Like, it doesn't even make sense. The next thing that I found out right now, I actually had to message these guys on WhatsApp to get the info for you guys. This will be for the Velity electric scooter. I messaged them on WhatsApp and I was asking them how much is for that scooter. So this is the price for the 511S. But the one that we actually want to pay attention to is the 511R. This is the one that they had that's going to be going up to 145 kilometers per hour, and it's 10K. As you guys can see, what is going on, man? What is going on with these guys? Like, nobody knows your brand. Your brand has not been tested. We don't know how long that electric scooter is going to last. We don't know how many miles they're going to put on it. We don't know what your support is like. We don't know how to. This company is in Thailand, and I think the Moment Tech is also in Thailand. And one of the worst thing that Moment Tech company, this thing that they did, is I actually think they partnered with Weeped. Why wouldn't you partner with Weeped? I actually thought that because of the way that the electric scooter is designed, you guys can see that it actually looks like a Weeped. And I was like, oh man, I think they're actually like a Weeped company. And I asked them straight up, I said to them, how are you guys going to be better than Weeped? They say, you know, once we find retailers or whatnot, we'll try to do better. I'm like, man, I already know where that was going. But I'm just letting you guys know, these companies, if you guys are listening, you better change your ways. You better reduce that price. Those scooters, they are not worth that price. And let me break it down for you why these scooters are not worth that price. These scooters have not been tested in the market, correct? So we don't know how much miles you can put on this scooter before things go wrong. This is how people establish the value of vehicles, cars that have been out for a very long time. If you buy a Toyota right now, so it has 110,000 miles on that Toyota, but you're willing to pay $5,000 for that Toyota. Why? Because you know that it's going to go another 100,000 miles on that Toyota Corolla. The same thing when you buy a Honda, the same thing when you buy a Nissan. We know how long those vehicles are going to last. Now, when it comes to electric scooters, these things are brand new. There is no such thing as a Moment Tech electric scooter that have 150,000 miles on it, just less, even a 10,000 miles on it. There's none. They have not tested any of that, and it has to be a real person, not a company. I hate when companies think that they can test their own product and then give us feedback on it. Like, do you think we're stupid? What do you think you're doing? It's people. People will test Toyotas, people will test Hondas, people will test Nissans, and then tell you, yo, this car, I have had it for more than 10 years and it's still running. It's still working. There's no issue. And then when I had issue, I contacted Toyota, and Toyota sent me the parts and I fixed it and I got back on the road. There is none of that history with none of these electric scooter companies at all, but they want to charge 10K On what basis? Where are you basing your price point at? You can't base it all, yeah, we have new tech. Oh, there's new tech. There's new tech every day. There's new tech being released every day. Every new year, there's multiple tech that are being released that are going to be better than what you have now. So you cannot base it on, oh, we have newer tech, new traction control, ooh, boo, hoo, hoo. All these gimmicks and nonsense just to raise the price, just to charge people for something that you can't even resell for half of the price. If you buy this scooter right now, let's go back to the price real quick. Let's go back to the price. Now, Moment Tech, don't think I'm picking on you guys. I'm not picking on you guys. I'm just trying to let you guys know what you need to do, because nobody is probably going to tell you this. They're not going to be honest enough to tell you this. If you buy this scooter right now for $6,800, and I want you to go back in the market, like you just buy it today, you buy it right now, and you want to resell it, you want to put it back in the market for the same amount, you are not going to be able to sell this scooter at all. Why? Because people are going to be looking, I don't know how long that scooter is going to last. What's wrong with it? Why are you selling it for that? They're going to start asking all type of questions. Do you know why they're asking what's wrong with it? Because they have not known this scooter to last that long. They have not known it to be strong. They don't know any history about it. There's no history about it, in a matter of fact. So there's no resale value on this. And if you're the person that you plan on buying this scooter and keeping it for a very long time, things happen. Things might change. You might change your mind. Something better comes out and you want to sell it. You can never resell it for an equivalent value or even something close. The moment you buy this scooter right now for $6,800, if you want to even resell this value, and it's still going to be tough, you have to sell it for like $3,000 something. You have already lost $3,000. So a very bad investment. That is why this thing should not be even this price to begin with. If they were like $3,000 and you can sell it for $2K, that's $1K, that's fine. Maybe you can use it for DoorDash, use it for run errands, so that at least you can already have some kind of a value that he have given to you before you sell it. You get what I mean? I get passionate about these things, but some of these companies really just get on my nerves with the way that they come out. They just bring scooters out and call out some ridiculous amounts. Oh yeah, because our tires are a little bit bigger, because we have a brand new this and that. The only company that understands what's going on in the electric scooter company is Vero Motors. Vero Motors came out with their scooter. It can go 80 plus miles per hour. It has big batteries. It has good controllers. It's carbon fiber, yet they put it for $5,700 because they're smart. They know what's going on in the community. It's an equivalent of, as a matter of fact, it's better than this scooter that you're looking right now. eMove Roadster is 84 volts. This is 72 volts. I'm trying to help these companies, but some of them, they have been misled. They have become delusional because of the people like Weephead, because of people like Ryan that have misled these people to thinking that I can overprice an electric scooter that have not been tested, that have not had any type of good history whatsoever. There's no history behind them. There's no check on the reputation. And I'm just gonna sell this thing for any amount, like double the amount. I'm telling you, the cost to make those type of electric scooters is like a quarter the price. Because if you look at their controllers, how much some of these controllers cost, and you look at how much motors cost, you go on AliExpress right now, you can find, if not similar to the same motor that's inside this electric scooter for like $600, $400. You can find it. I'm not joking. If you get your motor, dig deep down in it. Some of them, they try to rebrand it or whatnot, but if you dig deep down in it and see the serial number of some of these motors, and you look it up on AliExpress, you will find the same exact motor, and the price will blow your mind. Now, of course, I give it up to these companies for coming up with these scooters, for creating something new. We appreciate it, but don't come and become criminals and become scammers trying to charge people I have never thought in my life that I would see an electric scooter costing $6,000 for this. It just came out from nowhere. You haven't built a reputation yet. You don't have the Toyota reputation. You don't have the Honda reputation. Where you getting the price from? I'm just telling any of you that's out there that's about to go ahead and sponsor these people, and if you don't get your scooter and you start complaining tomorrow, don't inbox me. Don't make videos talking about, oh, this company, I bought this, I spent so much money and they never delivered, blah, blah, blah. Or my scooter broke down and they couldn't fix it. Just know right now, I'm giving you guys this heads up. You have to be extremely careful with your investment, because the moment you invest in this, you cannot resell it for even close to price at all. The value of these things drop drastically as soon as you purchase and you take it from the company, the price is not half. There are people that have tried to sell their Rayon for almost 5 years now. Even though Rayon they say that it's in high demand, that people want it. But the only reason people want it is because people have not gotten the one that they ordered. Even that, people still will not purchase the used Rayon. This guy have had his stuff on eBay for almost 4 years and nobody have bought it because he was trying to sell it for the same amount that he bought it for. He bought the scooter for like 10K and he was trying to sell it for 9K. Nobody is trying to buy it. Nobody. They just told him to keep it. Yo, it's crazy, man. This is crazy. But I need you guys to like wise up, wake up, man. And so all these companies, they can get themselves like straighten up, because what they're doing right now is just ridiculous. It doesn't even make sense. I see new scooters out there just come out. I'm like, oh wow, this looks like an interesting scooter. I might give it a try. And then the company's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be 10K. It's like, what? That's the same specs as my old Dutron Thunder 2 that's sitting here. What do you have in there? It's like, well, we have new controllers. These controllers will take you to the moon. You can fly with these controllers. These new motors, they are like water resistant, but they're not waterproof, but they're water resistant, you know. And when you're going through bumps, the motor will kind of soak up this, becomes into a suspension. They give you all this type of nonsense stories and nobody cares. Oh, you know what? The batteries right now, they are so water sealed. It's not waterproof, but it's water sealed, so nothing gets in there. All type of nonsense. Don't fall for this stuff. Don't fall for it. I know right now, none of these companies are probably gonna like me. I really don't care. I am not here to be liked by a company. I'm just here to give you guys an honest truth and break things down so that you are aware when they're playing all this gimmick and playing with your head. It's good for us to get excited about scooters. Kizzy E-Wheels here. Thank you guys for listening to my opinion. I appreciate all of you guys who support this platform. Thank you guys so much.